Hey, I'm Sam and I do design, and in the video today I'm taking you inside the Meaning Centered Design Awards. So it's the morning after the awards now and I'm heading back to work the day after to go and edit the footage that I got yesterday. So the Meaning Centered Design Awards is a design awards that celebrates the change in meaning within that particular sector of the product, and the jury session was last night and it was full of absolutely prolific designers from the industry, all there to discuss who the award should go to. I was there not for that reason, I was there because I own a camera, which is the reason for the video today. I'm not part of the video today because I was filming yesterday, so I'm just going to pass it over to the awards ceremony and enjoy.
Design-driven innovation is the most important thing to our world, really. We depend on it to define our brand. You know, we talk about being leading edge. More and more we talk about leading edge not just as product but experience. So to be leading edge you have to innovate all the time, because we're in a world of stuff. You don't stand out unless you innovate the whole time. When we embarked upon sort of a meaning-centered approach, it took us a while to break down barriers and get people to see what we were talking about. And so it's both reassuring and exciting to see this groundswell of understanding and opportunity-driven exploration of meaning-driven design. And we've just got a little snapshot in front of us here, and just the diversity there is amazing. So that's my real takeaway. I'd say we're on a journey. We started the journey in 2012 of talking about meaning. I'd say as a business, we're 35,000 people. We're still on that journey of telling people what meaning is. But more and more it's coming to us. The world around us is so rich and dense that things with meaning, purpose, is a language that more and more people are speaking. So I'd say we're on the journey, but we're not yet at the end. I really hope we get some violent disagreements. I mean, I think that's the great thing, is meaning is personal. And so, trying to put a relativity of value, of importance on it is going to be really intriguing, because we all have differences of opinion. And actually, to me, that's the interesting thing, is I really just hope we have some fascinating discussions around and different perspectives of what we see.
Well, without designer, there is no world. So designer is absolutely crucial to make not just innovation possible, but the world as we know it into our reality. And it's very important to remember that designer is always concerned with the future. So by definition it has to do with something that is new, something that is not there yet. And I'm not talking about a faraway future like science fiction. I'm talking about tomorrow, a very near future. And every time we design something, we make an intervention to make the future possible. Well, I teach in a product design course at Center St. Martin's, but my background is in philosophy, humanities, and cultural studies. So obviously, I have to say, because of my training and because of my current role, that we need to understand how design encodes meanings in shaping and changing people's behavior. And this is what we teach at Center St. Martin, by the way. Ways to unpack how the meaning is encoded and how designer can figuring out with their tools what to do with the meaning. Because by changing the meaning, you can really, ever so slightly, operate on how people behave, and therefore you end up with design that can have a huge impact in the world. I expect a really, really interesting, maybe provocative conversation with a fantastic team of people.
I think what's so interesting is that we've moved beyond classic design. Design is obviously very important. It shapes the things we touch and the things we feel. However, design thinking is now shaping services, financial industry. It's shaping so much of what we think and feel and do that design has become a touch point for almost all industries, which is quite amazing. I think it's more important than it ever has been. I think this award in particular is touching on so much of what's going on. One of the big macro trends is that people seem to care so much. There's a real sense of like the world went a certain way politically, and now there's a swing the other way where people are looking for deeper meaning and sort of caring and stuff that touches them in a different way that's really holistic and deeper meaning. So I think this is a particularly exciting time to look for meaning-centered design. There's such a sense of altruism, but at the same time really, really functional, applicable designs and solutions. And I probably shouldn't go into individual applications, but having looked through the applications, I am really, really impressed by the thoughtfulness, the caring, the sense of social justice and worthiness that I've seen in all the entries. Yeah. I know which ones I think are fantastic, but I might be slightly biased given I'm in a new industry that's quite exciting at the moment. But I won't give anything away. I think there's some really exciting stuff, and I suspect I have a feeling I know who's going to win.
So, it's fascinating actually, and I love the mix between the commercial kind of corporate entries and then the students. Because the students are inevitably bolder and less inhibited. But no, it's amazing.
Exactly.
It's been a really, really good mixture. I mean, tonight we saw a few things, but I thought the question around how provocative meaning should be in culture is actually quite an interesting one. So, having a big debate around the most provocative idea, which actually is the least or the most difficult to monetize, is quite an interesting thought. So is meaning all about just creating a really provocative debate, which is actually quite hard to do. So there's quite a profound debate for one of the ideas, but it was then not really commercial versus some really interesting meaning in terms of bringing some value to individuals' lives, which for me is how I would have understood meaning before, which is where you can really say, how would this idea change somebody's life, rather than how would this idea provoke.
But is it truly meaningful if it doesn't?
If you're in a company, you can't help but think about how to monetize it. It's very difficult to take the commercial side away from it. But I do appreciate the pure debate actually. So in that sense, the kind of purity of meaning as a provocateur is quite interesting. The idea would be that two come together, that you could create debate and find a way to monetize it. Really good. And I like that there were some that weren't just sort of Western culture ideas, and there were some sort of developing world ideas actually with really ideas that sort of didn't just belong to Western culture, and also forgotten segments of the population. I think that was great. You had that people were thinking about those that get forgotten. So actually that was the other part of me practicing meaning, which is not to just be thinking about the obvious ways of supporting people, but actually those that get lost in their big conversation.